Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to use Google Flow step by step. In this video I'm going to show you a guide for everything we can do in Google Flow and all of these important features. Okay, as we know, Google Flow is an artificial intelligence that basically help us among its main functions to generate image, videos, edit videos, extend them, shorten them, and more features of this type. So let's talk a little bit about the plans we can have in this artificial intelligence model. In this case, we have a free plan that includes Gemini, Nano Banana Pro, Veo for creation, Google Flow tools, agents, text to video, video frames, ingredients, video expansions, and we are going to cover all of these features a bit more with some usage examples. And well, over here we also have different other plans that we can subscribe to. We have from Plus to Ultra, clearly with a limit on credits. The free plan includes 50 daily credits, and well, depending on the cost of the plan, it increases, right? For example, here we have 200 monthly and 1000 monthly, and so on. Now we are going to move on to a small demonstrations. In this case, we only need to have a Google account. I'm going to log in with my Google account, which I already have open on my computer. So I just need to sign in. In this section here, we have like a preview of all of the projects we have. In this case, since I haven't created any, nothing will show up. But this section is where the projects you have worked on will appear, like a smart portfolio, right? In this case, we are going to click on New Project just to show some of the features of Google Flow. Here we already have a small section. It automatically saves with the date and the time the project was created, but we can easily edit that. In this case, we have the option to generate any content, characters, or scenes. Over here we have a bar where we can enter prompts, and down here we can give it instructions, whether to provide context about a certain task we need to do, giving it context so it responds according to those needs we have. Over here in settings, we can enable confirmation before generating. In this case, I will keep it enabled. So we can generating different aspect ratios, whether landscape, portrait, 1x, 2x, 3x, and we can also select the model. In this case, I have Nano Banana to select, but you can choose Light or Pro. Here we also have a section to configure the videos. In this case, in landscape or portrait, speed, and the artificial intelligence model for videos. The top section is for image generations. In this case, we are going to try a fairly basic prompt first to generate image. This will be the prompt I will be using. I'm going to give it a fairly simple instruction that says red-headed woman shopping in a clothing store, very Paris style in winter. So let's see how well it generates the image. It has processed. We can see that it will present 4 options of possible results. We can choose the one we like best. We can see that it followed the instructions I gave it quite well. Red-headed woman in the store looking at clothes. And well, we can choose the one we like best. Okay, now in this new example, I'm going to show you how Google Flow works on for video creation. In this case, I'm going to give you another fairly simple prompt to demonstrate how it works and the results Google Flow give us. In this case, I'm going to give it this prompt that says enchanted forest with fantastic animals and insects with sounds from the deep forest. I'm going to give it the specifications that I want a vertical video at 1x, and I want it with a Veo 3.1 fast. I'm going to click saved, and I'm going to specify before generating the video that is a video. We let it load. We can see that over here it will ask for authorization. This is something we can skip, but well, In this case, I'm going to approve it. Okay, here we have, we can see the result of what Google Flow generated for us. Let's see how it did with the generation. We can see that it's had a very good resolution. It meets everything I specified in the prompt. We can also edit the video length, trim the scenes, and more. It is very useful for transforming our prompts into a functional video that we can use. In this case, we are going to go to the section where I mentioned our projects were listed. Here we can see that the projects we have generated appear right here. So let's check out another option we have in Google Flow, which is the new characters section. Here it says create and reuse characters to get consistent videos, use an example instruction below, or create one from scratch. In this case, I'm going to try one of the example instructions. I'm going to try this one here that says professional to see what type of character it generates for us. We can see that it generates a sample prompt, in this case in English, and let's click to see the results. Okay, and here we have our character created. In this case, it created a male character who looks executive with a very neat haircut. We can use the matching portrait or create the full body. We can select a voice, add a title, and add a character description. In this case, I'm going to add a bit of context stating that the character is quite arrogant and constantly jealous. Here, we can give it whatever context we want to assign to the character. And in this case, I'm going to click on select a voice. Here we can add a voice, choosing whichever one we like best. That will be the model we can assign to our character. We can give it a sample dialogue or customize the performance. So I'm going to put here sounds quite angry, and I will give a sample dialogue. In this case, work of fast on image generation in Google Flow. I'm going to click Save New Voice and wait for it to load. Once it's loaded, we will click to Add to Character, and we can now save this type of character to use in our projects or any activity we have. In this case, I'm going to click and done. And if we go back to the main section, our projects will show up right here. And that's it, how to use the Google Flow models and all of the Google Flow AI tool. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.